Waiting a few moments for folks to join us. Hey Kirsten, hey Karen, welcome guys. Hey Liz, welcome ladies. Good to see you. Happy Friday. How's your Friday going so far? Jake, hey. Hello, hello. My hair's looking kind of wild. I washed it today, which is always a nice feeling since I've been slacking lately. Hi, Holly. Hey, guys. Hey, Meredith. Good to see you. Good evening. You know, I was thinking just a little bit ago that we call it nightly check-ins or nightly reflections. Hey, ladies. Hey, girl. Hey. Nightly reflections, and it's not even nighttime, really. Like 5:30 is not that late, you know? And now that it's lighter, longer, I wonder if I should change it to late afternoon, early evening, or just make it later. Or this seems to be a good time, I think, pre-dinner or before it's too late. I don't know. What do you guys think? Nightly, not so nightly, midday? I don't know what you want to call it. I was thinking today, hi Liana, about living in gratitude. I have my love rock here that I just play with. I continuously play with. I don't know if it's because I'm fidgety or because having stones, is helpful for me or is healing for me. Hi Kristen, good to see you. Welcome. So far from all the names that came up, we have some new faces that I haven't seen on my feed before, so that's really exciting. Love having new folks. And just so you guys know, not everyone will show up. Sometimes I get notifications of people that are joining, but it's not everyone. I think it's just people that are friends with me on Facebook, maybe. I'm not sure if that's how it works. So if I didn't say hi to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you or you don't matter. You matter so very much. It only means that you don't come up in my feed. But if you comment, I'll see that you're here. And Liana, I'm from Malaysia. Whoa, welcome. Do you live in Malaysia now? Or is that your country of origin? It's a long ways from here. Really glad you joined us. I'm just going to shut this door before the dogs run in and take over yet again with all their noises. I gave them these beef bones, these marrow bones. I get frozen section at Wegmans, and they love them. But the sounds they make and the grinding is really unbearable. Karen, love was the theme for Brian Quinn's meditation today. I wonder if Brian has a love rock. I'm going to have to talk to him about it. If he joins us, I'll make sure to pick up my love rock. I have another one I have to find. My roommate in rehab gave me, I want to say it says Serenity or Faith, gave me one of these too. And I haven't seen it in a long time. I think I know where it is. I should get that rock out too. It has a lot of... very sentimental for me. I was thinking a lot about gratitude today. I've been talking to a lot of folks who just not feeling it or struggling with, being home, being distancing or isolated from people. And I got this just overwhelming feeling of acceptance, right? Like acceptance for things the way that they are today. Acceptance for a new normal. Holly, I believe there's a website called Love Rocks. I believe you're right. And you paint rocks and you leave messages everywhere. I think that's a great idea. We should put love rocks, spread love through rocks all over the place. That would be a cool idea. Rock Recovery Rocks. Hey, Corey. Good to see you. So anyway, back to this living in gratitude thing. I don't know I'm hoping for most, if not all of you, you guys are in a home, in a warm home. Hopefully you have food in your fridge. You have a comfortable bed or a couch that you're sitting on. All of you here have some sort of social media access, right? These are those little things that really, we had a meeting earlier today, and I was talking about this with some of the staff. These are privileges that not everyone's privy to. I'm pretty grateful to have these things today. And it doesn't mean like I didn't work for them or I didn't bust my butt or whatever it is, but it just means that I'm quarantining in the comforts of my own home. There's a meme that's going around that our grandparents' generation was drafted into war, where our generation's being told to sit home, and just having a lot of acceptance around like this is the new norm. It's not so much about getting back to normal or how things used to be. It's like living in the now and in this moment. Not living in the past, not trying to wait for tomorrow and see what get back to normal. It's really so much more about mindset. Always going back to mindset, but it's so much about acceptance. Acceptance of things exactly as they are today. Hi, Danny. Hi, Lainey. Good to see you. Lane. Good to see you, Lane. Good to see Danny. We're just talking about overall gratitude and acceptance, the situation as it is. I'm really grateful I'm not sick, that I'm not in a hospital, I'm not on a ventilator. I'm really grateful my family's safe, that no one in my family is sick or in a hospital or in a ventilator, and those are the things that I need to remember when I get sad or unmotivated or whatever, is that I have these opportunities. That this isn't like our right. This is something that I'm really grateful for, that I've, earned in my life, but it could be taken away in a heartbeat. I'm not guaranteed these things. I am guaranteed my state of mind. Right, I have some control over that, and I'm able to think about things in a different light, in a positive light. But for all the folks that are struggling out there, like, think about the things you have. I was on a call about an initiative with the county for serving those that are homeless, that are either at risk that really have tested positive for the coronavirus, for COVID-19. And they were talking about individuals that are like going through it and struggling, and are not as lucky to be where we are today, and it makes me really grateful. And it makes me almost like, I don't know, think about when I complain about not having the things I want or not getting what I want or whatever it is, thinking about like, oh my gosh, look at everything that I have, look at everything that's great in my life. And it's so silly to be like ungrateful or to want more, right? Because all my needs are met. Essentially, all my basic needs are met, and all the wants are secondary. It's not as important. It's not important in the grand scheme of things. When people are struggling out there, how many people are on unemployment? How many people aren't even able to file for unemployment because everything's tied up, right? The lines are tied up. I know a friend that's been trying for like over a month, and there's some kind of glitch in the system and blah, 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 yada, yada. So there's just so much to be grateful for. There's so much hope. There's so many things that we have, that you guys have, that I have, that we could offer to someone else that has less than us, whether it's a helping hand, whether it's, and from a safe distance, obviously, within the parameters of what's okay, whether it's getting someone some food or like a phone call or, whatever it may be. God, like ordering a pizza, these, whatever, maybe insignificant, maybe significant things, but being able to share what we have with those that maybe don't have it. Meredith wrote, acceptance and thinking of ways in which maybe we can come out of all of this even stronger and better. And that's absolutely it. We're going to come out of this stronger. We're going to come out of this probably more united as a community as a whole, just thinking about like helping our neighbors, not just like isolated to the recovery community, but having the acceptance of like, this is what it is right now. There's nothing we can do about it. We can be sad, we could be happy, we could throw temper tantrums, we could not throw temper tantrums, and none of that is going to change the current situation. The only thing that's going to change is our acceptance of the situation. In the past couple of days, I've really been accepting things as they are, and my mindset is different, Again, not perfect. I am not perfect by far. Nor do I want to be perfect, because that means I don't have room to grow, right? If we're truly perfect, we don't have room for improvement, and I want to continuously grow. I see Nikki joined. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Rachel, Maraid. Hey, you guys. Good to see you. Recovery Fitness. Not sure which one of my wonderful love bugs that is. Some of us aren't as technologically advanced, and we don't know how to get out of the Recovery Fitness thing. Holly, hey. Brian Quinn, I see you joined us. Apparently, you had a love meditation that I missed this morning, and I have a love rock that I play with all the time. Karen pointed it out to me today, or just now, so I wanted to share it with you. Just keep it in my hands as like a stress rock, stone, whatever that I play with, so that's pretty cool. That's really cool. Meredith, I will say that acceptance like that, and especially during all of this, can be incredibly hard for those with severe anxiety or depression. The key there is to keep going, keep using resources to help with that. Yeah, absolutely. I think it is incredibly hard. And with anxiety and depression, I think it's hard during this time, and like during times where you have you are more anxious or you are more depressed. And there's definitely resources out there, and there are definitely tools out there. And there's things that you can do. You're not trapped. You're not helpless, right? Like you said, there's resources, and there's things like meditation. It's not the cure, but it's definitely something that has helped. I know it's helped me for sure with my anxiety. Acceptance has helped me a lot with my anxiety. I have pretty intense social anxiety. Acceptance has definitely helped with a lot of that, and like knowing myself, having insight, being able to walk away from a situation or feeling my anxiety rising and going for a walk or stopping what I'm doing to do something else to ground myself or de-stress or whatever it may be, de-escalate, So there's definitely a lot of things out there that we can do to get out of our funk. And obviously I'm not saying, clinical, this isn't like, disclaimer, this isn't mental health treatment. This is not like medical advice. Follow guidance from your doctor. Seek out support. This is more like general conversation around just having acceptance for who we are, where we are, how we are, and living in gratitude of all the gifts, all the things we have. Yeah, and I know not doing a whole lot of driving. I'm not like getting out of the house a whole lot, but when I do, and I still see people out on the street corners, and I just think at like, here I am, comforts of my own home, with all these incredible opportunities, with people, with the cell phone, with food, the ability to go to the store to get food if I need to, the ability to order in, right, to order food from Wegmans or, through Grubhub or whatever. And those aren't just, givens. That's like being fortunate, right? So I'm really grateful for those things. I'm wondering if you guys can share some of the things that you're grateful for today. I'd love to hear from you what keeps you in gratitude, or what happened maybe today that's bringing you into a place of gratitude. I see Julie joined us. Lisa, hey. Hey guys, good to see ya. Just waiting on, oh, I just hit the screen. I don't know what happened. If you could share with me what you're grateful for today, I'd love to hear it. I love Rack. I'm just waiting on some responses here. Yeah, I know. I know for me it's easy to go into like a place where there's like a certain level of, I don't know, self-pity or like, poor me, why is this happening to me? You know, this happens a lot when I experience loss too, or I experience, you know, a traumatic experience, not even maybe of myself, but someone else, and I think about how hard it is for me, you know, and in some ways that's like a thought that is kind of selfish because, you know, it's happening to that person and I'm internalizing it. And my opposite action, a lot of times I do opposite action, is to see how I can be there for that person that's hurting, you know, for that family that maybe lost someone. It's not so much about me, it's more about what I can contribute, the good or the positive or the help that I can contribute to these situations. Those things are really important. So when I'm sitting in sort of the muck of it, to take the opposite action or do the opposite thought, act on the opposite thought, you know. I see Adam said, grateful to help friends and families with my skill set. I'm certainly grateful for your skill set because I'm one of those friends you're helping, and I really appreciate it. You're very good at what you do in a number of different ways, both construction and massage therapy. So plug for Adam there. Holly, grateful for Lisa and her toilet paper fitness today. I missed it. I'm going to have to go back and check it out. Anna, hi Anna. I'm grateful for finding clarity in my mind after weeks of chaos. Wow, that's pretty huge. That's really pretty incredible. Congratulations on that. That's a super huge milestone. I'm really grateful that you shared that with us. Julie, happy my family is well and sober. Yeah, that's huge, right? That's no small feat. Dan, hi Dan, much peace and love to you. You as well. Meredith, I'm grateful every single day for having a job. Today was I was especially feeling grateful for being in the privileged category for sure in all of this. Food, comfortable shelter, access to more food, ability to keep caring for my beloved dogs, clothing, just everything really. Absolutely. I relate so much to that. We have so many gifts, you know, and there's so many things we take for granted that I think we're seeing more of now. We really have so many opportunities, and it's pretty incredible. Rachel, hi Rachel, I'm grateful for my children. Even in these crazy and stressful times, my kids are so content and appreciative of family time. They are teaching me to not think of those things we have lost right now and enjoy everything we still do have. That's a really, that's pretty incredible, right? Because it's kind of what we're talking about, and it goes back to that mindset of being grateful for what we have, and those things that we quote unquote lost maybe just weren't serving us. Maybe they weren't for us at that time. And they are absolutely wiser beyond their years. That's pretty cool. Thanks so much for sharing that, Rachel. I saw the comment underneath, or the person underneath. Charlton, hi. Glad you joined us. Hope all is well. Happy belated birthday. About a week late. Julie, grateful for our Narnon groups going on Zoom. Yeah, absolutely. There's a ton of mutual aid support groups, various meetings, all sorts of things going on. So if you're feeling isolated, please know you're not alone. And there's lots and lots of support out there for you. Lisa Steiner. Yana Kashbur, you're not only a great leader, voice, and rock, but also the most solid friend. I appreciate you, and I'm so, so grateful for you. You helped bring me back into the current 24 hours so I didn't wallow in fear and worry. I am thankful for you. I am thankful for you too, Miss Lisa, in so, so many ways. Way more than I could explain or express. I'm really glad that we can be there for one another and support one another through this journey called life. Lane, I'm grateful for my 2 kitties, my parents, Dad's home-cooked meals, and my physical health. Isn't that pretty incredible? That's a whole lot to be grateful for. A whole lot. Brian, I'm grateful for being back to a schedule, somewhat at least. Schedules are a big deal. Schedules are definitely a big deal and important. I know they're definitely really important for me to have some kind of order in my life. Meredith is grateful for my husband, who sometimes gets on my nerves during 24/7. Yeah, under the same roof, I bet, because he's amazing and brought me chocolate while I was in the middle of a really long set of Zoom meetings today. Well, he did good, Meredith. Partner that brings chocolate. Man, that's a keeper for sure. And Jim, I'm grateful for all the recovery communities who utilize these forums such as Facebook, Zoom, etc. to keep the positive vibes flowing while we are all stuck inside. It's nice to hear you all share your wisdom while the rooms are closed. Yeah, absolutely. The Zoom community, the virtual opportunities that we have, they've been pretty incredible. I'm definitely grateful for them, for these connections, to be able to sustain, right, and nurture and cultivate more and new connections. And Jake, I'm grateful for rehab facilities that not only address drug and alcohol addiction, but really deal with mental health. It's been like the guessing game trying to get my medications right, and it was important for me to be in a facility keeping me sober while trying to do that. Yeah, for me personally, this was necessary, but now it's time for me to really put in work. When I look at it, like I'm unwilling to keep living the life I was, just becomes a necessary change that I'm passionate about making. And that's really incredible. I too am very grateful for rehab facilities and treatment centers, and all sorts of inpatient and outpatient programs. It's not a one-size-fits-all. You said with medication, it's not a one-size-fits-all, and it's really finding what works for you. It's your recovery. You're the expert. We all are experts on our own recovery, so it's really important to take control of our treatment, and advocate for ourselves and use our voice and speak up. Because ultimately it's your life, right? For me too, I had to go to an inpatient facility in order to enter recovery, really. But it is all about the work. We're not helpless in this situation. We can put in the work, we could put in the effort. It's part of the process, I always say, taking some action steps towards whatever it is we're striving for, right? Towards wherever it is we're trying to get to. Yeah, and I love that you said you're passionate about these changes, because passion is so important. Motivation and passion, those two things are really key in changing your life. Hey, Jonathan, John, if you are the one that came in as recovery, I am gonna laugh at you because you laugh at me about it. Let's see. Yeah. So that was a whole, 20 or so minutes of gratitude, and that's so pretty incredible. So very incredible. I've really enjoyed this time with you guys. Jonathan, pizza movie night. What movie are you going to watch? You finished Ozark, I heard. I just got into Ozark recently, and I'm kind of obsessed. Yeah, I've really enjoyed our time together. It just gave me so much more to be grateful for. Not just for all of you guys, but to be able to share in our gratitude together as a community, right, tonight. in this beautiful way, on this beautiful avenue. I really appreciate you. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for your sharing of yourselves and your lives with all of us. But I just switched because I know how. Okay, John, Mr. Smarty Pants. You'll have to fix all my computer problems when we get back to work. Yeah, I've had a great time with you guys tonight. I too, Friday nights are my, just mercy, it looks so good. Oh, I might have to check it out. Friday nights are my night to relax and do some self-care, light some candles, watch some TV, have a special night in, more special than every night I'm in. But I'm really, Meredith, grateful for you doing this for all of us every night. And Holly's so glad to be here. And I'm so glad to be here with you guys. And I'm so grateful for you joining me on here each night. So I hope you have a wonderful Friday night. We will reconvene tomorrow. Same time and place. Jonathan, I can't wait to fix them all. Miss you all so much. Miss you too, Juicy J. I think I'm done for the night, guys. Much love. Bye.